For the second night, you fall asleep almost as soon as your head hits that pillow, which, considering the excitement you feel, is quite a wonder. A familiar feeling as you seem to be rising up and soaring through the air again. You're high above your home once more, this time flying east, you think. You eventually come to a crossroads, and just before the crossroads, you see forest areas. Further to the left, you see a familiar mountain range. As you reach the crossroads, you swoop around to the right and start moving south-southeast. Now to your right, you see a very green, lush forest, which continues far into the distance. To your left, you see a smaller forest, not so much green, but it seems white with snow, peculiar, surrounded by green. You circle this forest and see it's followed by a white-tipped mountain range. You suddenly fly down low into what looks like buildings, a settlement perhaps, in the middle of this forest. You continue flying around. It's not huge, quaint perhaps. As you start to get in lower and lower, you see yourself entering almost an open doorway. Once inside, you see what looks like the inside of a tavern. Everyone is a little out of focus apart from one figure in the corner. A young man, human, short brown hair, spectacles at the end of his nose. He has some maps on the table in front of him. You move in closer. Looking over his shoulder, you can see the maps seem to be of Tal'Dorei. You see one that catches your eye more than the others. You cannot be sure. It seems like to be the very south of the Tal'Dorei continent. You look at the man and notice he is missing his right arm. Your gaze is drawn back to the table. You see the map just a little bit clearer. You can just about read the words Riffenmist. Looking around the rest of the tavern, people are seemingly enjoying themselves. Nothing too rowdy. It seems like it's a quiet, peaceful village. A gust of wind just brushes across the table, scattering all the maps. Your eyes are then drawn to a handwritten note that was underneath. Dear Tyriok, my sincere thanks for the map you sent me of the jungle. I cannot express my appreciation enough. If you ever wish to leave the cold of Frostweald, come and be my guest in Sigorn. Forever in your debt, Yenlava. Once again, you are pulled out and into the air almost as quickly as this all began. You spin around, look into the south, past the mountains, and then in the back of your head, you hear that familiar voice once again. Torog. Again you spin around to get a glimpse of Ioun, but again you're disappointed she is not there. You look down at your pendant expectantly, and just as before it glows, and you are filled with that radiating warmth from head to toe. You wake that morning feeling once again refreshed and revived.